What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. So, the Clips then dropped the official music video for The Birds Don't Sing, which they got to do at the Vatican. What? What? As the first artist? Like, hip hop did that. Hip hop did that. But the song is so symbolic on different levels, but dedicated to their parents. Again, it's also a very vulnerable track. These are the guys that you're usually hearing with the coke bars and everything like that. But it was very, very interesting for them to be able to give their view. And I've seen an interview where they was each, talking about, just the recording process. And ooh, it's heavy stuff. But hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. Let's go ahead and check this visual out.
Right. Okay. Put it up there.
Yep, he got it.
Hold on. Oh,
There you go, Naj. Yeah, Naj.
I feel like they're just gonna be going through like their parents.
We live unto the Lord. And whether we die unto the Lord. Whether we live, therefore, or die, we are the Lord.
So I feel like it's gonna be showing a lot of them, in the past as kids and growing up, recapturing how they grew up in different places. Maybe these are the actual spots that they grew up in and around. The Birds Don't Sing.
Lost in emotion, mama's youngest. Trying to navigate life without my compass. Some experience death and feel numbness. But not me, I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day, telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. It was in God's hands. Yeah, it was at Elon's waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. And I realized in that instant, our last conversation, you was against it. Told you I was going to Turks for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. You said you told Jean that Buck needed forgiveness. I see you went to Didi's and stuffed both her fridges. You even told Dad you wished y'all never split it. See, you were checking boxes, I was checking my mentions. Saying you was tired but not ready to go. Basically was dying without letting me know. I love you, Med Naj. Hate that he won't remember you. Two things that break my heart is what November's do. And T follows you. Now mind you, Didi calls you, Jean finds you. Was that your vision? Precision. While I'm reminiscing, it all hits different, ma, listen.
The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and
And I love the fact that they have, the picture. Like, I'm assuming that this is the family home. And with Push being the youngest, again, when No Malice was speaking in the interview about, him hearing his brother's verse and kind of like hearing the feelings from him, it's a lot. There's a lot within that. I just see like the classic Black family, the pictures on the wall and different things like that. And hearing both of their verses, and of course the chorus break, like it's hard to look at this and not get emotional, because whether it's your grandparents, whether it's your parents, other relatives or different things like that, it just hits. You know what I mean? So especially when that chorus comes, like hearing the voice, like everything about this track, and now we have these visuals. It's just wrapping it all together in a nice.
birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and
Their parents.
The birds don't sing, The birds don't sing, they screech in pain.
Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you miss mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den. Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? Posted noted Bible quotes, were you preparing then? I can hear your voice now, I can feel your presence. Asking should I rap again, you gave me your blessing. The way you spelled it out, there's an L in every lesson. Boy, you owe it to the world, let your mess become your message. Shared you with my friends, the pops they never had. You lived for our fishing trips, damn I had a dad. Mine taught discipline, mine taught structure. Mine didn't mind when he had to pull a double. Mine worked overtime, smiled through the struggle. Cause mine wouldn't let us feel what he had to suffer. See, mine made sure he had every base covered. So imagine his pain finding bass in the cupboard. Birds don't sing if the words don't sting. Your last few words in my ears still ring. You told me that you loved me, it was all in your tone. I love my 2 sons was the code to your phone. Now you home.
Same house.
Oh, the birds don't sing. No, they don't. The birds don't sing, they screech in pain. Don't the truth ruin it? Now it feels different when they doing it. The birds don't sing. No, they don't. The birds don't sing, they screech in pain. They don't sing, they just screech in pain. It's a cycle, they do that shit over and over again. The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing, they screech in pain.
And it's beautiful because it's showing like it's like this cycle. It's just like you see the father playing with the son, and just as far as like the children, like to it's like it's bittersweet, because they have nothing but great things to say about their parents, and it sucks, like it's just like it's a part of life, but there's never like the right time, and like Push was saying in his verse, he was just going through like just living life. He was just all like, I was, going to Turks, and you just never know. And then for real, like, I don't remember this, like, for real part at the, the end.
The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing, they screech and play. No, no,
Pancake, baked goods made. Oh, they did the super throwback. The Frosted Flakes and the Fruity Loops, son.
Remember those who lost their mothers and fathers. And make sure that every single moment that you have with them, you show them love.
Yeah.
You show them love. You'll see.
Powerful. Before we get into that, this video is sponsored by me. Hey, if you want to dive into new music, I have a catalog. Yeah. These are not singles, these are albums. But more recently this year, I did release an album called Tame Chaos. So you can listen, stream, download, purchase, all of that in the link in the description. And just, check it out, because I want to see if people are actually seeing this and going to the site. So anyways, powerful, man. So powerful. Tell your parents you love them. This is powerful. This is deep. It's like, dang, man, I went from the horror reactions to this. I'm just all like, Let me take a shower. Let me look at something funny. Let me lift my spirits. Anyways, y'all, this was so beautiful. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know. It's Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction. Back at it with another reaction. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. On the road to 10K. Be sure to check out the description for my music, books, comics, and more. All right, y'all. Peace.